Sounds like a fun.
Yeah, it's basically Fnatic is set up here, backs against the wall against an Entity lineup that is like full, like signature heroes for them through and through. It is going to be a tough game too. We'll see whether or not they're able to bounce back off of what happened in game one. In your opinion, what do you feel like they made any differences here from game one to game two? The strategy.
Mid lane matchup isn't pretty easy.
He's gonna go for it, Armel. What's the kill? He's got the tornado. Stormthrower tries to throw it. He tried to throw it to the side, I think, to catch Armel, or maybe thought it would be just thrown in front of him to be able to get it, but no.
DJ's lurking around the corner.
Now, this is something they kind of did set themselves up for, Entity, that is. Do you feel like, would you say they're a team that is less reliant on a strong laning phase?
Say that, and
Pure, he pulls back to the jabs into the hook, but that's not going to do him any good. And jabs, he's going to turn into Fishman now. Ooh, nice. DJ trying to get in front of him. Ooh, couldn't quite get him in front of him. The second time with the plasma field will ensure effectively, like, you know, use his rot and not take tons and tons of damage.
This might be the worst start I've seen for Pure the whole tournament. He had absolutely no game. Or his jab is just beating off Fishman here. He's gonna go down. Oh, the tree block.
Oh, nice plant there. It's not enough to save him, sadly, but it was a cool little move.
Little extra. Now DJ can just move back to this jungle.
Pure? He's gonna go for that kill on DJ. But his spike carapace does allow him to be able to disengage. He's got a stun coming up too, so Pure might be able to get this kill, but it's going to take a little bit.
The jukes?
He's got the hook. It's coming up. He's threatening it. Oh, it's going to get it. DJ dodges it.
The Tranquil's running.
The heals are coming up. The Tranquils are full engaged, and DJ.
He might even turn here.
Oh!
The ward lane.
He barely gets the last hit by dropping the ward. Gets the kill on DJ.
Nobody is killing this spell.
Oh, yeah.
Forever. I mean, maybe Invoker way later, but through a soul repeal and all of the AoE control Fnatic has.
They get an eye on the tower, but the TP is still coming through from Stormstormer. He'll first collect on to Jabs. Managed to get the tornado into the Rolling Thunder. They burned him out all of his mana. They should be able to burst him down and be able to pick up the Nexus soon. And once the Radiance is there, then the next items are just even quicker. DJ still kind of lurking around with the rest of his Vendetta. Now, in max efficiency, he's going to go for the hit onto Toby, but he's going to pay the price for that one, I think. The rest of Entity was nearby, and DJ, was it worth it, son?
Might be able to fog him here.
Trying to juke it out. Oh, Swashbuckle misses. Now doubling back the other way. Toby, he's taking him down. I've got to use this Rolling Thunder. DJ still healing up a little bit. They should be able to get him now. The Rolling Thunder goes off and it rolls over.
Invitation delayed, and I get everything they want right here. Jabs TPing bottom. 400 off BKB. Not a huge amount of BKB control for Entity. It's really going to cause Stormstorm control problems.
Got him with the lasso.
That's a nice fight.
DJ just using the Vendetta to ensure the kill. Doesn't want to risk maybe an Oracle save or something.
Passing the urn, which you think Vessel would be pretty nice in a game where you're versus some dying heals and out. Maybe he just felt like the start was way too slow for it to pay off. Gearing up for the late game with more damage.
Catching the next assassin. He did get out the spike carapace. It'll stall things a little bit, but he is still dead. Now Palos, drop the ward. He's going to stun himself. This is kind of awkward now.
Anything on Fnatic's side. That wasn't the blink for Toby on this Pango. Again, blink, Pango, Witchblade Invoker. This is an investment that Entity wishes.
So many heroes showed up bottom lane. They make the move into mid, and that is going to pay some serious dividends.
I think I've seen it a long time.
It really
no other way to frame it.
Oh, setup.
Dire's bottom
No detection.
He's got two supports behind him.
Charging an
out. Can the heroes get here in time? The Alchemist is going to get off the Unstable Concoction, jumps in time and hits, but immediately the Oracle is there. Reset Stormstormer, and now they just have to BKB back up. He does. So he's actually going to latch on to Stormstormer. The nice hook from Pure saves him, pulls him out of danger. And look at Jab. He's just walking into them. Now the rest of the team is coming in from the side, but Jab is already dead. Here comes Palos. He throws out his stun. They chain it onto the Tiny. Looks like he's going to be the first one down. Pure's going to fight this out. He's got his Aghanim Scepter, but Jadwell doesn't give a damn. In fact, he's amplifying the damage that's now coming up. The Bat Rider. The Flesh Heap is dodging a lot of his damage, though, and he can't actually hit the hook. Needs to pull back in. Armel has to recommit to be able to finish off this pure tanky push, but it finally does go down. Now they turn over to Toby, who looks at Palos, does manage to hit the shield crash, not quite enough damage, but Fishman, maybe Fishman can finish him off. The Sun strikes off the mark, and Toby dies, and now Fishman overextended and attempts to run down Palos, but will pay the price.
Has his dagger of risk pull. A lot of extra physical coming through.
They've got the vision of Toby, so they're going to be able to blink, stun, chain it with DJ quite easily. A free pickoff.
Part in this game where Fnatic can throw that network back.
Pretty much be careful of the tiny toss back in the pure hook. Like, they've got two different very good relocation abilities.
Fight displacement is NE's best tool back in this game.
You are dead.
That plus probably some buybacks around their tower. That's what they're hoping for.
DJ finds the opening. It's going to be onto the pure punch, so he's pretty tanky. Already down to half health, though. Palos going to start going to the work. Where's the Fishman take? It's denied. Stormstormer, they get in front of him, but Armel is going to make sure he doesn't get it up. Pure actually does get bailed out ever so barely. Gets the TV completed. Makes the BKB. Does manage to get the impale onto Stormstormers. Invoker pull him back in with the Razor, laying in the damage. They easily clean up Entity. I mean, without...
It's a very easy fight for Fnatic. That says DJ TP bottom.
Okay, Armel gets the grab on a Stormstormer, but the save, maybe Toby might just be able to bail him out, but no. The BKB from Armel ensures the kill. And DJ, well, he's gonna leave his support behind. Bye-bye, DJ. You're gonna be left in the clutches of Entity, who aren't even gonna go for it. They're scared because they don't know that Roshan's going.
Fnatic getting a little too greedy after that team fight when again the touch. He's still full HP.
Now the avalanche, now another toss back, now another potential hook to be able to finish off this Undying. He dies easily. Hook attempted, but Armel does manage to sidestep that one. Palos is back in, just casually 3 shots the Oracle, goes for a finish onto Kaketa. Oh, he gets it too. Double for Palos.
Big bad Alex showing up.
KB offensively.
Palos jump mid here.
This man's so farmed, he's got a blink dagger in his backpack. He's gonna swap over as he tries to go for the fight here, but Pure protected. Self-stun on the Alchemist. Toby's gonna try and escort Pure out of here. He pops BKB, quickly goes for the eat, onto the Bat Rider, because the only thing he can do is fight or flight. As he's out, it's his only opportunity, and Pure does. Barely managed to get out. It's still Fnatic winning fights, but Entity doing a good job retreating and cutting down their losses. I mean, possibly wins a fight just a regular open.
Well, Stormstormer has opted to go Ags in this game, and this to me is not the most obvious Cataclysm game. So to me it tells me you gotta dismember this Alch, and they're gonna try and burst them with the Sunstrikes. That's your best route to manage.
Tuck does manage to get the dismembered, but the unstable concoction stops him. They do have the Lotus Orb out on this punch, but a bash is actually coming through. Here's gonna be staying down. Oh, look at him just going to town on a Fishman, and they're still gonna pull back this punch to his demise as Jazz starts going to work while the Alchemist, well, he can keep everybody zoned to back. Does get tossed back into the tier 3s, taking a lot of damage. Pure does eventually die here. Finally goes down. The Tombstone's gonna be laid out right in front of Entity's face too. So there will be
Cataclysm into chain all the other spells. You kill one hero.
and everybody else is gonna start swarming through from Fnatic. Here showing himself, DJ immediately goes for it. Spike Carapace into the impale stun, waiting out the Lotus Orb before he throw out the unstable concoction. Does manage to get out the bash. Meanwhile, back lines, they stop the Oracle and prevent them from getting off the good ultimate. They get the full hook back. Stormstormer finish on Jen. Wow. Undying will claim the head of Entity, and that is it. GG is called Fnatic. It got absolutely stomped in front of the home crowd in game 1, but they have the spirit, they have the resilience, they bounce back in game 2 equally strong. We will see the full extent now of this series.
Absolute momentum win for them. I mean, coming from that rough game 1, now they have a chance going into game 3. They have the crowd on their side. They have all the momentum in the world. They probably felt great about this draft.
doesn't hit the impale onto Stormers. Invoker pulling back in with the Razor, laying in the damage. They easily clean up Entity. I mean, without the pure punch, what damage is there really? And